All right, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to get started on the Miata again. One of my previous videos I mentioned that this trunk lid doesn't hold itself up anymore. It's partially my fault. Obviously it drops really fast. I've been holding it up with a stick, getting tired of that. Like I said, it's my fault. I put an amplifier in there. I got 2 8s in the doors, you know. I want a little bit of sound out of it. But anyways, I want to get a strut ran in order to, lift itself. So I got the strut. These are, I don't think you can see them while they're in that package. Hold on. These are the little nipple deals that they go on. And then I got a flat stock angle iron, or not flat stock, angle iron to make the bracket. They do sell a kit for this. Fly me out of one. I think it's like $40, something like that. I think I'm maybe $40 into parts. I just got to build it myself, but it's not a big deal. So let's get after it. All right. So the trunk, they're originally held up by these. They're basically springs, but giant piece of metal. It's kind of like a sway bar. So shove a screwdriver in here. They're not the easiest thing to get out. And don't let them go. They'll hurt you. So that one, I don't honestly know how it's set in there, but we'll get this other one off first and figure that out. So it looks like, of course the RCAs are in the way. Looks like it's just sleeved into this hook over here. So pull those out. I had tape on those, you notice. That was because they were rattling into each other. Oh, why won't you come out? Thank you. All right. No more old torsion springs. All right. So one of the next things we need to do, I'll get a socket here in a minute, but these 2 bolts are going to have to come out. Fly Miata kit puts it over here by the gas tank, and then you got to cut this out. And I'm not doing that. There's plenty of room over here to lift the trunk. But one of the things I need to do is mark this. I got to get it level there and mark where I'm going to put one of the bolts through to hold the shock. So like I said, I need to take both these bolts out. That's where the bracket will be mounted to, or not. Hopefully these are long enough. Yeah, these will be just about long enough. I may have to get a little longer bolt, but oh, come on. Don't you love when it's finger loose and then it's not? A little rust on that bolt. Okay. I'll just leave those there. This bracket's going to extend down into here. So the next thing we need to do is we need to get this shock. Oh, come on. And tape measure. So I'm going to half-ish mock up right where that's going, obviously. Oop. And then I want to just, that's not enough, is it? And I want to hook the bottom of this. Okay. And then those 2 bolt holes, that's as far as I need to go because I just need a bolt to there. I don't need to go the whole length of the shock. So to me, I'll do 10.5 inches. That way I might have a little bit past that shock there. And then I need to transfer that onto the piece of angle iron. All right, so take this giant chunk of angle iron. Yeah, that's probably about right. This, did I have, yep, a marker. And I'm gonna mark 10 inches on this. 10 inches on this angle iron here. I give myself more than one mark. All right. I think my cutoff wheel fits all the way over here, maybe. Then I'm just going to cut this off. Then I'll get back to you. It's awful loud. All right, so we got that, sort of cut off. Got all the stabbies on there still. But anyway, now when you get this down in here, where'd my marker go? Yeah, dang it. Found it. All right, so I want to just sort of put this where I want it. All right. And then I'm gonna just mark, if I can. That looks close-ish. All right, and then the next thing I'm gonna need to do. Where'd my marks go? Oh, they're over here. Okay. I got those 2 marks, but I need to know. I'm gonna throw this down in here. I wanna, where does this need to go? Does it need to go that way? Does it need to go this way? Flip it like that, it ain't gonna reach it. I have to go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna. I don't remember what this is. Let's go check. Or nope, I got a tape measure right here. We're gonna check, see what this is. Take that's 1.5 inch flat stock. And I'm gonna put the holes about dead center. That should give me enough room for that shock to set alongside of it. So, actually, I can do it right here. Just use your eyeballs and get it almost close. All right. Concentrate. Like it. All right. So now we need to drill these holes out. Yeah, I prefer to use a chuck drill. I got one of those Impact Milwaukee's. Yeah, I don't like it. But anyway, I need lubricant of some sort. Yeah, that's PB. Sure. I've learned over the years how to not burn them up, but this one's burnt up. Over some time, sometimes they do. This is also really cheap Christmas tree bit. But you just gotta go slow, lube it up good. Yep, you don't work, do you? What is wrong with you? Yeah, there you go. Sure. Way too much. Anyway. Drill a couple holes. I always do a pilot, really tiny little hole. Let's check the drill bit sometimes, make sure it ain't 1,000,000 degrees. Yep. I always feel like I'm gonna snap it off doing that, but and any, meeny, miny. Yeah, sure, that one a little bigger. Do it again. See, real slow. Went right through. Yep. Down a little bigger. Actually, I'll probably just go all the way this time. Then we'll go Christmas tree. Yep. Oh, come on. Yep. Now, them bolts. Is that big enough? That is big enough. So, yeah, we don't. Here, hold on a second. We got to get Christmas tree bit out. I don't want them things on there, you know, that stuff. That's another reason I like Christmas tree bits. Just waller them off. Yep. Sell a tool for that, you know. It's fine though. Don't worry about it. Anyway, now we're gonna see if we even remotely got them close. Yeah, since we just used our eyeballs, which I must say, maybe. Yeah. Well, you know, they are a little. I could tighten it down, but it is not exact. So, which those bolts barely fit through that hole anyways, so we'll just go a hair bigger anyhow. Size is this compared to that? Yeah, that'll probably be our hair bigger. Yeah, then go from the other side. Clean them up again. Yeah, not quite. Yep, sure. No stabbies. Okay. Now we'll put it back on there again. And I bet it fit Billy better this time. Come on. Come on. You know, if you cross thread it, it has twice the amount of threads, right? Somebody told me that, right? No, let's not do that. Oh, come on. Go in. Come on. Perfect-ish. All right. So now we want to figure out. Actually, I'm going to spin that, ain't it? Yep. Okay. So I also don't know quite what I'm going to do with that yet. I don't know. I have to do something with it. So if you go, actually, you know what we ought to do next? We got to drill that hole for that and attempt not to drill through the electrical. So we'll start with the small bit again. Yeah, we're going to get some light in there. We see what we're doing. All right, so like I said earlier, I made that little mark by moving this up, you know, make it center there. Yeah, How can we? I got a plan. I got an idea. Hold up. Do this. That's not right. Take a. Sure, C-clamp. That would really suck to drill. Well, that power and ground for the amp, I wouldn't care too much. That trunk electrical. Yeah. Come on. You tighten up sometime today? Come on! Okay. Out of the way. Now we're going to try to drill this hole here. Come on. You really don't want to go through there, do you? Ooh. Easy. Calm down. Okay. Now, well, we should probably figure out these things. You know, little nipple things. I have no clue what size they are, so that'd be a good idea to figure that out first, right? Big. Got it. Nope. What are you? Are you big? Not quite. But we'll work up to this. Then that Christmas tree bit will probably take us the rest of the way. Okay. One step at a time. All right. Yeah. Next. Yep, that's even bigger. Christmas tree. Where is it? Oh, it's probably over here. Yep, it's over here. I always double check as I'm going, but yeah, there's no way that's fitting in there. Check it again. Nope. Thing is, are we gonna have to thread that? Because is this bolt gonna fucking fit in there? That's the $1 million question. Yeah, she'll fit in there. Itchy scratchy. Okay. Since she'll fit, we'll just send it. One more again. Yes. Maybe. Other than we didn't quite get it all out of there. Sure. Sure. Did we get it that time? Just need to get you in there. Yep. Okay. Now, question is, don't do. Oh, yep. Definitely did that. Actually, we should probably take one of these washers. Come on. Put that washer on here. It sure as heck ain't going back there. Oh, trying to get that lined up with that hole is a pain. Okay. There-ish. Now we need a, whatever that is, 12 maybe? I'm guessing. Yeah, that's not going to work at all because it's too deep. Sure. No. You. Yep, 13. Yeah, we get it to thread into that. It is. Look at that. That's why I was wondering if I was going to have to figure out how to hold that nut or so. Which I don't know yet because it's still spinning. But let's see what happens here. Oh, she's spinning. Okay. So that bolt on, or the nut on the back side that's spinning, my solution, wherever it went, screwdriver. If I gotta figure out how to get it in there. Yeah, we have all the room, sure. So I'm basically jamming screwdriver in the space between the nut and this wall, and see what happens. Yeah, there we go. Or no, maybe, yeah. That gave me enough to tighten it. Oh, now that that's on there, I can do one of, yeah. You're definitely in the way. I don't know, I'll figure you out later. Try to, oh sure, nope. Push it on there. Yeah. So that way I don't have to try holding that. And I'm trying to figure out where to, put the hole for that. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to get in the way of this camera here because I'm gonna have to like dang near climb in this trunk. And I can't see anymore. I might go a little in. Yep, that's what I'm gonna guess. Okay. So now, already making a mess. Look at that. I need to take this back off. So I'm just taking this thing out. Oh, come on. Would you? Keep going. Alright. So you can kind of see I got a mark there. That first mark was right where it is, where it needs to be. That's also fully, well, actually that's probably not fully extended, is it? So I might even bring it up a little bit more. Yeah, I might bring it up just a hair more too. I don't want this bottoming out and this not being all the way open. Yeah, I'm gonna bring it here. Where's that marker at? I think I might bring it here. If it don't work, it don't work. If it does work, it does work. What we're doing, okay? So back to this over here. All right, so now we're gonna drill that hole out. Kind of like we drilled all the other holes. So a little bit of, whoa, a little bit of way too much. Yep, there it goes on the floor. That's how you know you got enough, if it drips all over the floor. Oh, come on, don't do that. Come on. There you go. Next. Let's do this size. Yes. Next. Yep. Next. All right. Well, now, how big was this? Give me. I think I have to go to the second one. Yep. I'll go to the second one then. Oh, come on. Don't get caught. Look at that. Just need to clean up the other side. Maybe? Yep. All right. So, you're in the way. Now the question is, how did that go? How? One like that? Need to go that way? Yep. We need you, and, other things. Come on. Go in there. Go this way. Come on. Is it? Yeah, more. I'm gonna wash her. Sure. Don't care. You on there? Actually, will it tighten? Man, look at that. Sometimes you can just hold them nuts on there and it'll do its thing. Up video for that. Are you recording? Okay. So, now we're gonna stick this back in here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay. When you fabricate things, you install it and you uninstall it and you install it and then you uninstall it and then you install it. And then you uninstall it. But I guess this time I don't really need to tighten it in here. But at this point, we gotta see. Can I get it on there? Would you? Could you? My. Oh no. What kind of stupidness is that? So I bought this from the AutoZone. And we got a problem already. Of course, that's how it works. Always something. We'll try to figure out a solution to that. Nope. Come on. Okay. Get that off of there. I'll show you my problem here in 2 seconds. We also need a hook. I'm going to get that shock off there. Okay. Where will you work? Okay. Problem. Exhibit A. Wrong size. See the size of that one? And see the size of that one. That one will go on there. So. Why? Well, I'll get back to you when I figure out a solution. I'm probably going to grind this down, but I'll get back to you. All right. So we just took her to the grinder a little bit. Got the files out. I can't see it now. Here, yeah, there we go. It is nowhere near perfect, but it clips on there now. So next thing I want to get done is get this shaped up a little bit better. All right, so let's get this shaped up a little bit better. And this hair marker. So this bracket's awful big. We don't need all that per se. So I'm probably gonna do a little round in here for sure. You can find a straight edge of something. No, well, that's awful big straight edge. That's a little smaller. Okay. I want to run. I want to run that all the way into there. Well, you know, we ought to grab a. This maybe? What do you look like? No, we need something. Something a little smaller. Well, let's draw a circle around this thing. Now that we're gonna cut that all the way out. That kind of gives me something to run off of, though. Down into there. There. Yep, that marker's draws through a well. Yeah, nope, it's not working so well there, bub. Okay, we're gonna chop that off. Need to probably gonna round that, but we're gonna round this for sure. All right, right. Okay, and we'll round you down, maybe. And chop you off that way. Yep. Do the same thing this way. Yeah, sure. Call that good. Wire that off. Wire that off. All right. So we got done cutting that. I made a little bit of a boo-boo, which I'll show you. Right here, when I was cutting this angle, I cut into that. I'm an idiot. Be all right. Grinded it down a little bit. We're going to get it painted up. Then I'll show you finished product. We'll get it all bolted up and see if it works. I don't even know if it's going to work yet. But, all right. So I got that painted. She's still a little wet, but like I said, all I've got is wrinkle black right now. I didn't want to go buy some paint, so we painted it. Now we're going to get it bolted up to the inside of here and, see if it worked. over the years, I've kind of learned. I wonder if you're on. Yep, you're on. You can heat something up with a torch. Don't get it stupid hot, but you can heat up the part with a torch and then spray paint it. Dries a little faster. You know, if you need to hurry up and get something dry anyways. So, because I painted this probably 30 minutes ago and I can touch it without it coming off, so. Come on. Oh, quit. Just tight. Alright. That's way more better. Alright. Now, this clipped on there. Hope. Oops, I'm an idiot. Let it dry that out. Get it on there first. Sure. Get up. Come on. Oh, don't fight me. Now, it holds itself up. Does it close? Without trying to bend the trunk lid in half. Sweet. She is a little strong. Yeah, she's kind of way strong. All right, well, so that's the end of that one. She's awful stiff, but them shocks usually loosen up a little bit over time. But I'd rather it be stiff than loose. Plan on adding a wing at some point. So this, thing can go away. Great. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you to anybody who has liked and subscribed, and if you would like and subscribe. Again, like I said, this is what I like to do, so I'll keep continuing to do it. I got a few more projects on the way. Actually got a lot of parts. This whole thing needs the whole rear end stripped out. I've got CV axles, so there's a lot of work to be done. But thank you guys for watching.